Hey, what is up, Flavor Family? It's Bobby, and today we are gonna rock an easy and delicious 6-ingredient chicken keto recipe that I know you're gonna love. And today's recipe is sponsored by my good buddies over at San Pellegrino. They have Essenza flavored sparkling water that Dessi and I have been crushing lately. And they asked me to make a recipe that pairs great with that, and that was so darn easy. Essenza comes in 3 flavors. We have lemon and lemon zest. We have dark morello cherry and pomegranate, and we have tangerine and wild strawberry. And which one do you guys think I chose to pair with the recipe? Lemon and lemon zest. I'm not obsessed with the zest for no reason. All of these Essenza drinks have 0 calories and no artificial flavors, and you can pick them up at Walmart and walmart.com. They go great with chicken, fish, veggies, red meats, and they're great for the summertime and for picnics. So make sure you check these out. Now, let's get this recipe rocking because it's only 6 ingredients, although Art said it was 7, but ultimately you will decide. We're gonna make really crispy skin chicken thighs. So, pan on, preferably cast iron, over medium heat. Now here's what I did. I went to the store and I got skin on, boneless chicken thighs. Just ask the person working behind the counter to remove the bone for you, but leave the skin on. You get the best of both worlds because the bone gets removed, you save that in the freezer, and you make chicken stock out of that later on, but the skin is still on here. That skin is getting it nice and crispy, and that's where the fat is. So, pan is preheating. We're gonna add 1 tablespoon of avocado oil. Before the chicken goes in the pan, let's pinch over a generous amount of kosher salt and a few cracks of black pepper, and then put it in the pan. And then pinch a little more salt and pepper on the second side. Normally when I put chicken into a cast iron pan, it's over medium-high heat, but think about it, we have that skin on there. So I wanna keep it more around medium so the fat slowly renders out, and then later on we can crank it up a little more. We'll cook it about 70% of the way on that side, flip it over, and that's how we make really nice crispy skin chicken. Now, our side dish is gonna be asparagus. In the video 2 weeks ago, Art and I showed you how to make the perfect asparagus in a hot pan with our insane sauce. That would be amazing with this recipe too, but I mentioned in that video that blanching or steaming asparagus can often lead to overcooking it unless you do it the right way. And the right way is first preparing the asparagus by cutting off the bottom part, then having a pot of water here. I want to salt the water before I cook it. That way the actual asparagus will season while it's cooking. And this happens quick. As soon as I drop the asparagus in the water, I'm setting a timer over here for 2 minutes because it cooks really quickly. And in the meantime, Art, I'm gonna go back here and grab some ice. Look at that, I have a scoop there. How fancy is that? And then I'll come over here and fill it up with cold water. This is the ice bath because as soon as those asparagus come out, if you let them sit on a plate or just by themselves, they keep cooking, right? They have tons of residual heat in there and they will overcook. If you just put them in the ice bath for 1 minute, it'll stop the cooking process. And what I really like is that it seals or sets that beautiful green color. Take it out after a minute and you're good to go. It's the quickest and easiest way. All right, 2 minutes is up. And you can see if I just grab the asparagus, it's tender, but it still has a little bit of bite left to it. That's it. Literally, if there was 1 more minute of cooking time, it'd be overcooked. So I'm gonna plunge it in here. And then Art, how does our chicken look here? How's the skin look?
Getting some color.
Right, some color, but you can't rush that. So let's mix this up, and there is such a thing as over chilling the asparagus too. If this asparagus sits in here for more than 1 minute, it actually gets waterlogged. So you can overcook it, you can over soak it. So just keep that in mind. I'm gonna pull this in 30 seconds, and then we're literally halfway done with the recipe already. All right, normally you can tell the chicken's ready to flip when it starts getting white and opaque on the top side. And how's that skin look, you guys? Isn't that nice? So perfect. Let's flip them all. The key to getting that golden brown crispy skin is just letting them do their thing. Don't touch it, don't poke it, don't prod it. Let it sear and get nice and crispy. Then flip once, and then we'll give it another few minutes. All right, chicken is cooked through. Skin looks great. Other side has some nice color. Let's get that out. Now, if you were gonna eat this chicken right now, you do have to let it rest 5 minutes because the juices inside are really hot and the juices would run everywhere and you would dry out that beautiful chicken. Now, for the pan sauce, I do have to dump out a little bit of this fat. Otherwise, it's gonna be quite oily. But here's the beauty of making a pan sauce like this. Look on the bottom of this pan, guys. All those sticky bit, the French call that fond. And it's just the residual chicken skin and the fat and all the meat. That's gonna come up as soon as I add that chicken stock to the pan. Now let's add about, let's just do a whole cup, why not? And then I'm gonna take a lemon here, Art. Squeeze that in. This is ingredient number 1, 2, 3. We will need your vote very soon to help us decide on number 6 or 7. And once again, the lemon from this is gonna pair great with the lemon from the Essenza. And my gosh, Art, I almost added this lemon without zesting it. That would have been a crime on my channel. So let's add a little bit of zest here. Good. And then squeeze in some more lemon juice. And then I want to reinforce those Mediterranean flavors that the Essenza kind of have. This is caper berries. It's the pickled flower bud of a bush of the Mediterranean. It's salty, it's briny, and it's going to add a ton of flavor to our sauce. So let's add all of it. It's about 1.5 teaspoons. And then we'll pinch in a little bit of parsley for ingredient number 6. Now, here's the deal. We are going to reduce this sauce by half. And then to thicken it up and make it a sauce, I'm gonna add a couple tablespoons of really good grass-fed butter. Art, my man, says this is ingredient number 7, but I say no. This is still not included in the ingredient list because it's a fat. It's like the olive oil, the avocado oil. It's in the fridge. You guys decide. Leave a comment down below and let me know if this is a true 6-ingredient recipe or if Art is right and it's a 7-ingredient. Okay guys, the sauce has reduced by over half. That's what you want it to look like. 2 heaping tablespoons of grass-fed butter go in. Art just said this is called à la menu at the last minute. And that's just gonna thicken up our sauce and make it luxurious for the still 6th and final ingredient. 7. But look, see, the second it goes in, thick and luxurious. You can double this. If you wanna make more chicken thighs and meal prep this, double that, double the sauce. I mean, this stuff is so good and so easy. Normally a sauce requires like more time, maybe a blender. This is just using all that residual chicken juice in the pan. So check it out, Art. I'm gonna kill the heat. The sauce is officially done. Just to make sure I'm happy with the seasoning, we have to check it. But look at how it just thickened up from adding the butter. Wow, that is delicious. That lemon and the capers makes it so zesty and Mediterranean. I love it. Okay, let's plate some asparagus here. Then grab a couple of the chicken thighs. I'll take the most crispy ones, of course. And then grab my pan sauce. And this is why I have extra. Some is for the asparagus. And then some is for the chicken. I'm not gonna do it over the entire one because I don't wanna sog the skin. And then we gotta use a little more parsley for garnish. And there it is, you guys. Crispy skin chicken, blanched asparagus with a lemon butter pan sauce. This looks amazing. It's gonna pair absolutely beautifully with the San Pellegrino Essenza. And that's what it's all about. It's all about enjoying the Essenza in a new creative way and kind of pairing the flavors and making it all go along together. So let's try a piece of this chicken. All right, listen to this. Come here, listen. That's what you want, right? That lovely crispy skin. But when I turn it around, the meat is just juicy. And that's the beauty of using the dark meat. Let's do that, let's do that. Now hold on, stay there, Art, because I'm a saucy kind of guy. I'm just gonna pour it right over the top. And that's it. I almost did the eye roll, like you last week, Art, for the pork chop. It's that good. Man, the skin is to win. It's crispy, it's crackling. It's like a chicharrone, right? The meat is just juicy and delicious. It's seasoned perfectly, but that sauce on top, it just brings the party to life. And the asparagus, that's what you want. If you're gonna blanch them, you want them tender, The sauce complements the flavor, but like I said earlier, you can do them in a hot pan just like we did the other week. Search Flav City Asparagus and it's there. So that is it, you guys. Big thank you to San Pellegrino Senza for sponsoring the video. Check these out at Walmart and walmart.com. They are a great way to kind of spruce up your meal in the summertime. The recipe is down below in the description box, along with the macros, heating, storage, all that good stuff. If you want to see 2 more videos, they are streaming below us right now. But Art and I will see you very soon. Until then, hashtag keep on cooking, mad love and peace.